Good morning, folks. It's the DJ here. It's the DJ here. And we still got our bell. We're back from our excursion from Milwaukee. Packerland. Yeah, hey there. Yeah, hey there, Packerland. I don't have any Packer paraphernalia. I don't even have any Bears hats or got some shirts. Got some Bear shirts. I'm not passionate enough about. I got some Cubs shirts and Bear shirts. That's about it. And a Cubs hat. But I don't pay that exorbitant prices for those sports supporting the sports teams here in Chicago. Today we're going to talk about, again, this is a common topic on this channel, being prepared. If you are in Tampa Bay, and I've got some friends that live in that area, I hope that they're getting out of there. Like the mayor of Tampa Bay said, get out of there. Get out of there. It's going to be 20 feet underwater, at least 12 feet, I think I heard. Hurricane Milton now. We got Milton. We had Helene. Now we've got Milton barreling down on Florida. It's going to hit the southwest part of the state real hard. I'm sure it's going to bring some rain to the rest of the state. Who knows what's going to happen? I think there's going to be a max exodus from Florida. I mean, right now there's one going on as people scatter to safety in places like Georgia and Alabama and Mississippi. But I think that you're going to see people who moved to Florida several, whatever years ago, give up. I know a lot of, empty nesters or people who spend the sunbirds, right? The sunbirds, I know a lot of senior citizens that like to spend time, if not 1 or 2 months, the whole winter in Florida. They just can't afford it anymore. There's one gentleman I know from the car shows, Ray, my buddy Ray Larson. He'll probably stay there, but he lives in a condo building on one of these like barrier islands and off of Sarasota somewhere, Tampa Bay area. I forget the name of the island. It sounded beautiful when he was telling me about it. But last year, they lost their insurance for the building. They got dropped. Like many people, if you were lucky, your insurance went up like 100%. Other people got dropped. So they were able to find some. I'm sure they paid handsomely for this. It's a multi-unit building, so everyone had to pony up more money. And they ultimately went to Lloyd's of London. I mean, they just to get insurance. I used to work in the insurance industry, and just to refresh your memory, when Katrina came through New Orleans and a lot of and actually went across, I think Katrina hit a lot of the southern states. This company I work for, the Good Hands people, Big Blue, dropped everybody. A lot of people in areas that they deemed coastal. We got G. Thruster. He says Trump 2024 MAGA. Yes, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. We're going to explain why you need to vote for Trump. So back then, this company dropped people like rocks and left them without insurance. But guess what they did after that? After they dropped everybody in the coastal cities to reduce their risk, they created a new product, a new insurance product, which they gave to their insurance agents to sell, which cost 2 to 3 times more than their insurance and allowed them to benefit from it. That's how that works. We got Irish Glory, Mary from Vegas. Sounds like she's Irish. She's loving the Trump too. There's this is a movement, my friends. I saw some video of I heard 20,000 people were at the rally in Butler, but I've seen video the last day or two on Fox that, my God, I heard someone even say 100,000 people showed up at Butler. That seems unbelievable, but it looked like more than 20. It looked like they were pushing 60 to 70,000 people there. The crowd was immense. The love in that crowd I'm hearing was just phenomenal. Jack M, we got AA Michael, Irish Glory back again. We desperately need him back in office. Yeah. Tell me about it. We've got let's talk about one of the reasons why. If you've been under a rock, yeah, Elon too, man. Dark MAGA. He's gonna promote Dark MAGA and his jumping up and down. I'm gonna change my hats here, although I'm thinking about buying one of those Dark MAGA hats. This will have to do for now. I'm going dark. I'm going Elon now. FEMA's running out of money. That's bad enough, right? That's bad enough that they're running out of money, but now we're hearing not only are they running out of money, and the Milton, which has the potential to be Category 5. Let me say that again. Category 5, barreling down on Florida. It could be the worst storm that we've ever had. Amparo Garcia says, "What are you doing if Kamala becomes president?" I'll just have to deal with it. I'll still be flying my Trump Vance flags on my house, which I'm doing. Been doing that for over a year. I got Trump flag. I've worn out Trump flags flying them here, buddy. No one takes them off my house though, or my flagpoles. That's a sign of respect. There's very few people here that even fly the American flag. I probably got 30 houses. I've got probably 5 houses that fly the American flag on a regular basis here. Got one loony across the street that has a Trump wall sign in his yard, and it's so small. It's about the size of a piece of paper now. These politicians have cut down the size of signs immensely. Check out the videos I did on TDS pranking. It's getting some views. Show you a channel that went up to houses that had Democrat signs and offered or pranked them to tell them that they had shown up on a list to deliver Trump signs to their houses and take away their Marxist signs. Check that out. That was in Minnesota. That was done in Minnesota by a channel called The Loonies. So we did like a little review on that. So check that. That's an awesome, super humorous video. If you're looking for some humor for today and watching some leftist people have experience in TDS, check that out. There's a couple of videos out there. There's a long version, and then I made some shorter versions too if you're interested in that. But getting back to FEMA has given. This is how crazy our government has gone. Our government has given Lebanon $360 million this year. They're a freaking terrorist organization, right? They're a terrorist organization. For those just joining, this is the Sound Master, and we're one of the only channels that try to use sound to enhance our channel, right? There you go. It's pretty. It's pretty. So there you go. 360 million bucks to terrorists. And Kamala's out there yesterday, blaring it out. Hey, guess what? We gave a lot of money to Lebanon. We're humanitarians. You're funding the people that are going to kill your allies. That's nothing to be publicizing. That's stupidity in my book. Stupidity in my book. How much stupider can Big Gov get, right? So they don't even have any money for Milton. Milton's supposed to hit Thursday morning, early Thursday morning, I believe. So and then yesterday she's saying that Ron DeSantis is not returning her calls. And he's got no record of her calling. So her and Tampon Timmy continue to make stuff up, I guess. Jesse Jennings says we could have had Vivek or Rand Paul, but you vote for Trump? Question mark. It's pretty easy, Jesse. Vivek will probably be part of the organization ultimately. He'll be the next generation. What will happen? Boldhead says, what will happen to your channel when Trump loses? I got other topics I can talk about. We'll talk about the migrants, right? Talk about the migrants and the collapse of civilization in Chicago and New York City. Boy, we got the trolls out now, guys. We bring out the Second Amendment sounds and they come out of the woodwork. Rich Chico says the money would have been much better off here. But what do I know? Yeah, Rich. Common sense is a hell of a lot better than your feelings. Did you guys realize there's a difference between Republicans and liberals, Democrats? It's feelings. Republicans operate more on common sense and facts, and the Democrats are more into feelings. You don't want to hurt their feelings. Oh, default name says, please explain the collapse in the Windy City or the Big Apple. I'm not sure we got enough time. Oh my God, it's getting worse here. We're gonna have to do a whole video on that. The mayor was trying to pressure his school board members to fire the CEO so he could hire somebody new or just do what he wanted. So they all resigned. They were picked by the mayor. They just got ticked off that he was trying to utilize them as a warfare tool. So now the mayor has selected 7 more people to the city council, and he's in the process of he's probably going to get this new group of people to fire the CEO of the public schools. So they're undergoing contract negotiations. Another part of the story is they're undergoing contract negotiations with the teachers union, and in order to make the contract work, which is 9% a year for 5 years or 6 years, they need $800 million more. And in order to do that, they need to take out an expensive loan just so they can sign the contract with the teachers. So that's just part of the city of Chicago. City of Chicago is $1 billion underwater when it comes to next year's budget. And the Chicago Public Schools is $1 billion under budget. They have schools open with 30 kids in them. 30 kids. They have in that high school, they have a student to teacher ratio of 1 teacher to every 5 students. Think about that. It cost them $80,000 a student in that school to educate them. So there's just a flavor of the stupidity and things that happen in the city of Chicago and how they're flushing your money down the drain. Yeah, mofo. I'm got my. This is alternative. I need to order myself a dark MAGA hat. So we were talking about Elon Musk and dark MAGA, and I said I don't have a dark MAGA hat, but I also have. Here's another. There's a cool hat. My nephew gave me this hat. Born of Osiris. If you're into punk metal, dark, what they call it, trash metal, or I think it's trash metal. Check out Born of Osiris. My nephew's the drummer there. He gave me this hat. It's a pretty cool hat. I've never seen this before. He put like a little gremlin on the lip there. So this could be my dark MAGA hat too. So the migrants are filling the schools. They've changed their terminology in Chicago, especially for the schools. They call them English learners now. We've got like 5 names for illegal yeah, boo. Rich chick knows boo. Boy, they're out there, man. They're out touring. They're in talked to him a couple of days ago via text. He said he was in Houston, so he's heading towards Arizona and Vegas. They're going to be playing at the House of Blues in Vegas and maybe the weekend. I'm not sure. Next week or so. That's Boo from Mario. Okay. All right. Thanks for telling me about that. All right. The Great Ghost. Oh, you guys are more onto this stuff than I am. Do you listen to Boo? Do you listen to that screaming stuff? I can't listen to the music. They got all that like screaming thing going on. And I was a Kiss fan when I was a young kid. I love Kiss. So I don't know. Music has changed a hell of a lot. This guttural screaming is not my line of listening preference. Yeah, you need to be careful using Super Mario. Is that Super Mario? It looks like a devil to me. But anyway, it's just a hat. Get over it. So yeah, it's getting interesting here in the United States, folks, to say the least. It's getting interesting. Just so you know, this is DJ. My name is DJ Wonder Chrissy. He's Donald. This is the DJ and Donald morning show on Land Cruiser Midwest. There you go. You get yourself some Donnie exposure. Check out our channel. We do a little bit of everything. The guy was worried about what I'm going to do when Trump is out of office. I'll just rename the show to something else. And there for a while, we called this a Migrant Mayhem. We were focusing on the migrants, but decided as we're heading towards the election to do a DJ and Donnie in the morning show. We throw whatever we can at the wall, hoping that it will stick. We're an up-and-coming channel. We do some car shows. We do some gambling. We're out yesterday. We're in Milwaukee, so we were doing some casino fun yesterday. I'll have some videos for my other channel, susie-q Slots, in the next week or two. There's going to be migrants from everywhere because the currencies collapse, and that's why I'm telling you guys, start buying real stuff. Did you see the articles about Costco? Costco pretty much sold out. They've been selling out silver for a long time, real long time. But they just got some gold. They bought some 1-ounce gold ingots or something, and they went like hotcakes. And they were selling them at a good price. You basically paid the market rate for the gold, but if you used your special card at Costco, you got like 2% back, and you got another 2% for something else. So you got like 4% back on your your investment, and you got the gold at a decent price to boot. So they've been selling hundreds of millions of dollars a month in silver alone, folks. So if you're a Costco person, check out Costco. But they say you're having a hard time finding it because it goes like hotcakes. If you're, I'm not giving financial advice, but I buy mine at SD Bullion. SD Bullion on the intrawebs. Great company for good selection. That's the problem with Costco. Whatever they have, gold or silver, they have like just one design and that's it. But if you want your choice, head to your local coin shop. Check out SD Bullion. I know you can get these for maybe $1.50 to $2 over spot price per ounce. Let's see. Brian M's. People say Iran tested a nuclear bomb. Do you think that's true? I haven't heard that. I'm sure they're trying to test it. That's their ultimate goal, my friend. The other thing you may want to think about is getting yourself some a good oil stocks or ETF such as XLE. Although again, we're not giving financial advice, just telling you what we do here. XLE, which is an oil ETF, it's been going through the roof. It's heading towards upper levels of stratosphere again. And it's heading to like $94 a share. And if Iran, when the things heat up with Israel and Iran, and if Israel starts bombing some of their oil assets, you're going to see that go through the roof like a ballistic missile. So there you go. So think about that. Just some ideas on how you can make some green stuff. What happened to my green stuff? I used to have some green stuff around here. I've lost my green stuff. Maybe it evaporated into air. There you go. If you want to make some of this, just a couple of tips for you. Precious metals and oil. There you go. And NVIDIA. Have you heard of a small company called NVIDIA, NVDA? Yeah, take a look at them. Made some cash off of them already. That's my new one. NVIDIA. It did well yesterday. Going to do well today. I think the market's up today. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it, guys? What time? It's 9 o'clock here. 9 o'clock Central. Do I hate immigrants? I don't hate immigrants, but I hate the fact that I have to pay taxes to support them. That's the part I don't like, right? I hate illegal immigrants, Inchworm. Not all immigrants. The people that come here legally are fine for me to be here because when they let them in legally, they have to support themselves, right? Dylan says, I love immigrants. I bet you don't pay taxes, Dylan. Are you still living in your parents' basements? Yeah, I got a lot of people in my family that live in their parents' basements and supported by their parents, even though they're 35, 32 years old. Take that one and put it in your hashish pipe and smoke it. Immigrants pay taxes too. We're talking about income taxes. We're talking about real estate taxes. We're talking about why should we support someone who is technically a criminal, right? They come here, they commit a crime by coming across the border, and then we're gonna give them money and help them get by, even though they haven't paid into the system at all. They haven't paid into the system at all. They can't even work. A lot of them can't even work for at least 6 months or more. Thanks, Brian C. $2. Ooh. Thank you, my friend. I'm not Mexican. No, I don't identify as Mexican. I'm Italian, my friend. My ancestors came here on the boat. They came over on the boat in the early 1900s. Um, um, Try getting a job when you can afford, even when you have a job. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, guys. That's because people voted for the socialistic policies of the Biden administration, right? The bait and switch, the puppet master. All right? That's why you can't afford things. Inflation was raging. It still is. They're telling you it's not. No, I'm a Northern Italian. Pumatez, not Sicilian. Up in um, up in the north, Trevino. Nope, not a Sicilian. No. Sicilians are the mobsters. That's where the mob comes from, is the South. If I ever have a speeding ticket, no, I've had some moving violations, like not stopping all the way at a stop sign was the last thing I had, probably in 1986, 1888. That's probably the last time I've gotten a ticket. Boy, we've with the immigrants, we've just unlodged a a, a volley of tweets. Holy cow! So if you like handing your country over to other countries, right? A lot of these people that are here, no one knows why they're here. And going back, it's been out of the media a while. The Chinese were sending a lot of military-aged males, like 20,000 military-aged males were coming through the southern border without any females. Just military-aged males. Kind of strange, right? Conspiracy. Let's talk conspiracy. So when do you think those people from China might start doing some nasty stuff? What's your opinion on Kushner's $3 million backed fund? I haven't heard about that. I'm sorry. Haven't heard about that at all. So yeah, let's not talk about the Saudis. Yeah, Saudis, ever heard of 9/11? Ever heard of 9/11 and people that have financed 9/11?
Whatever. Tack Tom,
Still waiting for the Hawk 2 girl to show up. She doesn't answer my text. I don't know why not. I keep inviting her on the show. Kamala was on Call Your Daddy. Why can't the Hawk 2 girl show up on Land Cruiser Midwest? Explain that one to me. Everyone's a victim. Everyone's a victim in the socialistic policies, right? Ever talk to your friends and family and they say how they're a victim? But when you start querying them, well, what are you doing to make yourself not a victim? Then they're short on answers. They say, well, I'm just living my life here and I can't get ahead. Well, what are you doing? Do you got a job? No, I don't have a job. It's too hard to get a job. Are you getting off the couch and doing some things to try to find a job? No, I've tried that. It just doesn't work. A lot of victims. A lot of victims out there, folks. And Taliban was an inviter to Camp David by who? Well, the reason default name was he was trying to work out an agreement with them. It wasn't like he brought them over there for a Thanksgiving or Christmas meal. He brought them in to lay the load down to them and tell them they needed to get their act together and what was acceptable and what was not. So there you go. It's pale in comparison to what's happening in North Carolina, where we've got Americans who have lost everything, my friend. Spend some time looking at the film from Asheville, North Carolina, in the mountainous region of North Carolina, and houses and cars being rushed down rivers, raging rivers. There's probably, I'm hearing, the media says there's 200 people that are no longer with us, but I'm hearing people say that it's more like 2,000. 2,000 people could have lost their lives, and they're looking for them. They people that have been on the ground there, the boots on the ground there, say there's an undeniable stench everywhere they go. Undeniable stench, if you know what I mean. They've there's a lot of cadaver dogs on the scene now, folks, and they're asking for more body bags. So Mofo says they have a butt crater on their couch. Probably. I've got some people in my family that fit that description, my friend. I've got some people, a lot of people in my family that fit that the description for some reason. It's like there's some space lasers affixing them to the couch. Yeah. Things in North Carolina are pretty bad, and throw on. I hope Hurricane Milton doesn't head up that way or cause some more storms, because I don't think they can handle it at this point. It took a week for the military to respond, my friends. How would you feel if that happened to you? No one showed up. Maybe some religious organizations showed up, and your neighbors, some of your neighbors showed up and lent a hand. But the military was sitting there twiddling their thumbs for more than a week. For whatever reason, they haven't found out why they were sitting there. The military was an hour away and had much of the equipment that they needed. They need to rebuild roads. Roads and bridges have been washed out, my friend. So there you go. If the people that didn't make it support Joe Biden, we are better off without them. It can't. That's a nasty thing to say. Wild archery, dude. Did you hear DeSantis open the landfills back up? Okay, well, he got to put all that mess somewhere. Yeah, there's going to be a mess. I just was watching. There's some island where people were just recovering from the last one, throwing out their stuff and just sitting there. And they're saying it hasn't been picked up yet. And with this new hurricane coming, those are just going to become projectiles. So they haven't even recovered from the last one that came through. So, yeah, Rich Chick Co. So there you have it. It's not a good situation, and makes you wonder where all these storms coming from. Is someone creating these storms? Just an idea, right? Just an idea. Or is someone enhancing these storms? Maybe, you never know. There you go. Wild archery dude. He's got some weird stuff too. Yep, I need to get myself a tinfoil hat along with that dark mega hat. I need to order myself a tinfoil hat to go along with the conspiracies. So take some time to think about getting some oil stocks. Think about buying yourself some precious metals. All right. And if you would, hit that like button and ring the bell if you want to be subscribed, if you want some more content like this, some more conspiracies, some more ideas on how to make some money. Make some money. Make some money. Let the dollars flow, my friend. Oh. There you go. There you go. We got Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean, why don't you go make some sausage, my friend? Aren't you the pork sausage guy, Jimmy Dean? Jimmy Dean. And shout out to Mofo, my friend from Michigan. I hear not this weekend, but next weekend's a big Michigan-Illinois game. Maybe we'll have just a friendly wager on that, or a non-monetary wager to see who wins. Bragging rights, my friend Mofo. I'll take Illinois. Know you're a Michigan fan. You into Michigan, so there you go. There you go. So I think we're going to end this show now. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy. That's Donnie. This is the DJ and Donnie Morning Show. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Like I said, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. We enjoy having you. We love talking to you. We got the world's best viewers here. We got a lot of crazy hats. We're trying to make America great again, and we'll end this show as we end every show with a hand slap and a see ya.